Looks to be solid.
There he
He rides
is.
across to pick up his pistol. Course has been reset. Judge just does one final look around. Yep, everything's in place. Through his rider, gives him the salute.
He's getting ready.
Warren acknowledges it.
Let's go.
And rides across to the start line.
I thought he'd do a
Got
bit
the
of a
pistol
warm-up
cock
first.
Level with his ear at the shoulder. Speed he should go. Takes his first jump, gets his first balloon. Second.
Oh, I think he might just be too close for them. Pistol.
This pony's called Spare Tire. He's got a bit of pace up on him, which is what he didn't expect. Onto the shoulder around the cone as he cocks his sword. Takes his first effigy, through the neck on the second, and into the dummy. Plays up.
He's got his lance.
Under his arm, over his shoulder, lines up the 50mm ring. He's got one of them, he's got two of them. He picks the target up to get three of them. Well done, Warren, you're the hardest part of the course, and that's the one you accomplished.
Getting his pistol. All three. And they're all wooden pistols.
Okay, our next rider, Ben Collette. Wait for Warren to clear the arena. He's up there with a handful of pistols. Target looks like a pack saddle.
Did he say where the first one was from?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, young Sam Collette, maybe not so young anymore, started this sport when he was 15. He's competed in a light horse for that many years. He would be now 25, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sam. But when he was 15, he started. Now, blokes went to war at this age when they were 15, doing the exact same thing that we're doing out here today, just with a little different. They were unfortunately people instead of targets. So imagine a 15-year-old boy going off to war to do this.
He's getting ready.
Okay. A judge checks the course, gives the salute, and Sam returns it, and he's on course. He gets one balloon, two balloons.
Good. He's got
three
third
balloons.
one. He's got the three balloons.
Ladies and gentlemen, just notice the contact. The horse just flows around on a loose rein at a nice even gait. Swords over his shoulder, and he presents. He's got a cock behind for the forward cut, then the backward cut, then lines up the dummy. Get a report from Stephen. Are accurate? Yep. Don't stand in front of him with the sword. He's very accurate.
He's got the lance
Under
now.
the arm, over the shoulder. Lets the pony run straight and free. Takes the second 50mm ring. Just glances down the side of its target.
He just missed the last bit.
Sam, being a previous winner of this skill at arms in years gone by, he very accomplished skill at arms rider. Done well. He's got a wonderful pony. Okay. Wait for a little while till we reset the course. Okay, our next rider in is Bryson Rosler. Bryson's also from Tamworth. He resets his lance.
Tamworth?
Happy where it is, just inside the cone. Yeah, as they come into that tight corner, to avoid the tractor, around the cone, and at a place where they can grab that lance with the backward pickup, it's pretty difficult. Yeah, just do a few circles just to settle his horse, and then he'll pick up his pistol.
Got the pistol now.
Toss to the judge.
I think the second balloon is really
Give a
difficult
salute.
to get.
Just hold it. Just hold it. We just lost a ring off the centre going. Sorry about that, Bryson. Yeah, the ring had a mind of its own. Didn't like staying up there. Okay, it's been reset. Your time's yours, Bryson, when you're ready. Salute the judge one more time. Cocks his gun. Onto the course proper. Over the jump goes one balloon. 2. Over the jump goes the second.
3.
Down goes the third. As he goes round the bend, he deposits his pistol, picks and draws the sword over the shoulder. Around the end cone, presents his sword, back behind his neck, takes a forward cut. Then takes a backward cut, lines up the dummy, picks his lance up as he goes around the cone to return to the third part and up the middle of the course. Over his shoulder, he lines up that 50mm ring. He's got one of them, he's got 2 of them, and he's got his target.
Well, he's a Tentpegger, so he should have picked up that last one.
Mixed them all up. So did the previous riders. Done well.
Let's hear it again for Bryson. From up here, that looked like a near perfect run. So let's see if these other competitors can follow.
So I wonder where the next one is from. So 2 Tamworth people, 1 Gunnedah, 1 Albury. I missed the first one.
Okay. Our next rider in is Donna Davidson. All the way from Albury.
Another Albury. So Albury and Tamworth must be the teams for the tent pegging.
They are.
In previous years.
Yeah.
Just we'll wait till our rider clears the course. Reset our clock. Yeah, the riders have time to go around this. There's a green they break at the start, green they break at the end. Up to the final check, everything's in place. And he gives a salute. Donna returns the salute, back to her shoulder with the gun. Through the start she goes. Over the first jump.
Oh, missed it.
Over the
Second.
Takes a second balloon. He
Third.
also gets the one at knee level. Around the drum, gets rid of the pistol, out comes the sword onto the shoulder. He'll come around that end cone. 2 points each.
Watch him, he's got a sword now.
But the sword behind the shoulders, he does a forward, he does a backward, and into the dummy. As she rounds the end, she'll pick her lance up. Underneath her arm, over her shoulder, use these 50mm rings. There's one of them on, and there's 2 of them on.
Good at that.
And she picks up a target. There's another rider that goes the most difficult part of the course, and does it 100% correctly as well.
What happened?
Okay, we reset.
Yeah, they're going
Let's go around
around.
and check to make sure everything's in line. We'll wait for our last rider to clear the arena. Just introducing our next rider into the arena is Aiden Stats. Aiden's representing Hunter Valley today, but he hails all the way from Albury. A very experienced
The balloons, yes.
skilled arms rider.
Yeah, he goes pow pow with the
Although
gun,
he's on a
doesn't
new
he?
mount today.
And then he
Very,
picks up a
very,
big
very well.
sword.
The,
Yeah, you can see the swords over the fence, can't
as
you?
he rides across to the
Yeah, and then he goes around and he gets his sword and he has to knock things off the orange poles. And then he comes back
Ready,
this
here he
way.
comes, here he comes. Pop the balloons first.
just goes for a short run to warm up.
Oh, yeah.
Gets him into a gate. And Judge quickly checks everything's in place. Gives a salute. Aiden returns it.
Here he comes.
To the start he goes. He breaks the beam. Over the first jump and takes the first balloon. Over the second and takes the second. He takes the one in his knee, and every time that pistol goes back to that original position up near his ear, he draws his sword as he goes across the end of the
Yeah,
arena,
he's got the sword.
where he will present it
See,
and
watch
roll
him
it
knock
back
that
behind
thing
his
off the
shoulder
orange pole.
for the forward
Go
cut,
on.
and then the backward cut,
Two.
and lines up the dummy, through with the sword and leaves it there. Picks up his lance. He comes round the end of the arena to return up to the third part of the leg, under his arm, over
Put
his
the
shoulder.
rings on now. Oh, he missed
On the
one.
one ring, he's put it down.
Yes.
He's taken the second, and he picks up his target as he returns to the end of the course. Well done, Aiden.
Is he good? Yeah, good.
You missed that big one. You missed that big one.
I know.
You missed it.
Do you like
Big,
horses?
beautiful horse, isn't he?
You like horses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sad.
So it's not a real game.
That one.
Okay,
It's a fake one, so good points in the end.
Must have like a little
okay.
needle on it.
Next
Ava.
into our arena is another light horseman, Travis Dixon, all the way from Weewall.
That's a pretty good shot.
He'll go over and set
Got
his
the ring.
lance.
So he's representing the light horseman here, eh?
Second white horseman.
Yeah.
She said, is it worth coming? Oh, so she said, check it's worth coming. I said,
Yeah.
yes, it's worth coming up.
It's funny, he's from Albury but representing Hunter Valley today. They must be running out of team members.
Up.
And another one coming.
As a judge will
Look at the horses.
check the arena
Look at the horses here.
what time to make sure
Lots of horses.
the course has been reset.
5 foot like that.
Yeah.
Only, I want to hear that horse like that.
No, they're not coming out. This is the last one, I think.
He has a look around, it's going to get the thumbs up,
We sit down.
turns to the rider and salutes.
You can bet.
Travis reciprocates, salutes back, and through the boom he'll go and break the time. On course now. 3 for his jump and 6 for his balloon. Another 3 for his jump and 6 for his balloon, and another 6 on the ground at the knee. He'll deposit
And
his
he puts his gun in
pistol in the
and
barrel,
down.
draws his sword as he goes across the back of the arena. Around the cone.
Ready?
Bend his sword, grab it back
Ready?
behind his shoulder,
Got it. Oh,
forward cut,
got
backward
it.
cut,
Got it.
and into the dummy.
Missed it that
Yeah.
See, now he's got to put the rings. Now he's got to
He
put
comes
the
up to
rings
the third
on.
part, under the arm, over the arm, 50 mil. Ring he's taken
Oh, he's
that, another
good.
50 mil ring. Taken that, he's also taken the target on the ground. Another rider that's gone through and picked up the hardest part of the course with 100% effort. Well done, Trav.
Do you like it? Do you like it?
Just, attendants rebuild
And
the
a new
course.
man will come out now, a new lady.
Our next rider,
one's so nice.
we'll just wait for the paperwork to be done and Travis to clear the arena. Just a little story about our next rider, Barry Piffin from
Mummy,
Tamworth.
Mummy, is Daddy here?
It's a bit of a milestone for Barry this year. It's his 40th year of riding at Sydney Show. Put your hands together for Brent.
Stay on that one.
A big accomplishment and riding at a top level for quite a long time. And it's a pleasure to have him here. It's great to have him here. He's an icon of our sport.
So the baby animals?
Okay, so
Did you touch one?
doing a final sum. Check the course to make sure it's reset properly. He gives a salute, Barry returns it,
Yeah.
and on course he goes. Okay, he's got our first balloon, our first jump, second balloon. Too wide for our third, so he's missed that. Deposits his pistol within the tub as he rounds across the back of the course. Draws his sword around the cone, and he'll present it out the front.
Oh, you got that.
One neck of the effigy, second of the effigy, and onto the dummy. That second one was a little bit of a rattle one. It could have hit
Is that the walk?
plastic and not wood.
Now he's got to
As Barry
put,
comes
get the-
round.
put the rings on the stick.
Over his shoulder. There goes
One
150 mil
on.
ring. There goes the second. Picked up his target and ends at the end of the course. Great run, Barry. Good on you, mate.
Where are you going back to?
What years of experience there. And I suppose like all sports, as you get a little bit older, it gets that little bit harder. But he's never given. He's just as good as when he started.
Come on, let's go. We can come back at the end.
Yeah, come back.
Don't want to miss everything. Sorry.
Okay. Just wait for Barry to clear doing a complete reset.
Another light horseman.
I think they said they're the Tentpeggers.
I wonder if they get points for the competition with this.
Barry's taking a fair bit of caution putting that sword back. They're not exactly a toy, they're solid steel. Parts of them quite sharp.
And then you can go get your show bag.
And you can shave with them. Already at the bottom, number 3 balloon has been reset. Our next rider on course is Wayne Mills. Check to make sure that everything's in order. Judge, give us a salute. And just does a little circle to get into a gate. Turns the salute. And he's on course. Takes the first, then the second, takes the third. As he rounds the end drum, gets rid of the pistol, draws the sword. Now rounds the end cone, bends it, back on his shoulder, takes a forward cut, a backward cut, and then into the dummy. Goes round and picks his lance up, goes under his elbow, up onto his shoulder, lines up those 50 mil rings, makes the second one, and picks up the target at the end of the course. Okay, guys. Right, we'll just clear the arena. Our final competitor, and we'll have all our riders back in to do a presentation. They come from far and beyond to come to this event, from down at the border on our southern side in Victoria and over the border in Queensland. So we've got a good array of riders from all about the place, and it's a pleasure to have them here. Later on this afternoon at about 5:30, they will be doing inline pegging out in the main arena. It's something you don't want to miss, where they compete as a team of 4, and it's worth watching. It's worth doing. It's done over the full length of the arena at a gallop. So they'll pick up targets, similar to the last target they picked up on this course.
Well, we are just waiting for these riders to get organised and for the ring to be cleared. If anyone did enjoy this sport today, which I hope you all did, we are located over in the Mackay Pavilion. So if you guys would like to come over and say hello and learn a bit more about the sport, feel free to come over and say hello, and you can meet some horses and riders.
Annie, there you go. Look, they're coming in. Yeah, the light horseman first.
Okay, introducing our riders just one more time. This time we'll go on the grandstand side, and as they come into the arena, our first rider will be Sam Collette from the Light Horse. No, they're going straight up. He's partnered by Byron Biffin. The second we have Wayne Mills, Travis Dixon. Then Barry Biffin and Christine Statz. Bruce Smith and Donna Davidson on the creamy horse. Warren Bramley and Stephen Craig from Gunnedah as they part and come down the arena, followed by Scott Miller, Bryson Rosler. And then we have Aidan Satz and Cameron Minnick.
Well done, mate.
Come round and meet up, they'll their presentation.
So let's see who won.
Okay. Our judge for today, Ray Johnson all the way from Broken Hill, and Terry Phillips, Albury. Come to do the adjudication on our Hill at Arms at the 2000 show. Our main coordinator and director of Tentpegging in Sydney is Mr. Don Ide. I'll get his attention so you know who he is. Don was the coordinator of the opening of the Olympics in 2000. He used 121 horses. He was the one that guided them into doing what they were doing at the opening. He's also been the coordinator of the RAS Tentpegging. And the unbelievable achievement is, this is Don's 60th year at the RAS. Huge accomplishment. 60 years of dedication. Put your hands together for him. Okay, on with our presentation. Our presentation will be done by our counsellor for the Tentpegging, Ken Cameron. In sixth place, we had Scott Miller from Tamworth. He was on 108 points. Yep. And our fifth rider, fifth place, come out just after Scott's awarded his ribbon by Don Ide. We have Wayne Mills from the Australian Light Horse. Yep. And he finished on 110 points. Well done, Wayne. As Ken Cameron presents our fifth place getter, our next person out is Stephen Craig, 1 point ahead of Wayne at 111 points. Congratulations, Stephen. It's his first show, and that's a really good accomplishment, mate. Good on you. Don Ide will present his ribbon to him. And our third position rider will be Sam Collette from the Australian Light Horse. with 119 points. Congratulations, Sam. Ken Cameron will present his award. And in second position, with 122, was Cameron Ninnis from Hunter Valley. From our younger riders, congratulations, Cam. As Donna Hyde does the presentation. And now, finally, to our first place getter and winner on 131 points is Bryson Rosler from Tamworth. It's a double for Bryson. He okay, congratulations. The sword being what's got sword being presented to petrol sword being presented to Bryson by Ken Cameron. Thank you. Okay, our ceremonial sword has been presented. We'll re-put it back in the scabbard. And we kept riding up with his headgear. Takes the Tamworth flag and lands. Okay, as they leave, you've got two light horsemen, Byron Bifford and Travis Dixon. Our overall winner, Bryson Rosler, all the way from Tamworth. Put your hands together for him. Done a great job. In second place, Cameron Ninnis from Merriwall for the Hunter Valley Club. And third, another light horseman, Sam Collette from Tamworth. And into fourth, Stephen Craig, his very first show from Gunnedah. And then Wayne Mills, another light horseman all the way from Gyra, into fifth. And Scott Miller, one of our previous winners, into sixth spot from Tamworth. Closely followed by Barry Biffin, Christine Stats. And then Donna Davidson, Bruce Smith, and then Warren Bramley and Aidan Stats. Thank you very much for your attention, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed it. The inline pegging will be on at 5:30 this afternoon in the main arena. It's a must-see thing. If you get the chance, go and watch it. It's quite enjoyable, very skillful, and these riders will be appearing one more time.